Hi guys, it's David again. I just wanted to let you know that today's subject is casino life. Um, I was actually a professional casino dealer for 16 years before I retired, and I wanted to share a whole bunch of information with you guys so that if you're undecided on what you want to do for a career, um, casino life working is very lucrative. Um, in the beginning, you have to work your way up just like anything else. But if you dedicate yourself and learn all the games and all the procedures, your pay will increase and you'll be surprised at how much money you can make. I mean, this is just an example. Um, Dealers today at Woodbine start at $18 or $19 an hour, but then they also make about $12 to $15 an hour in tips, and that's paid in cash. So in reality, you're making over 30 bucks an hour, and you can do it full time or part time. So it's a great job for students. It's great for an income if you do it full time. Um, there's lots of benefits to it. Um, I'm going to try and name as much as I can here to help entice people to maybe pursue a career in casino life. You don't have to be a gambler. You just have to learn how to follow procedures. You have to be very good at math. Um, but there's benefits to it. Like an example is if you're on an hourly rotation, then you're going to get a 15-minute break every hour. So you work 45 minutes and then you get a break. You work 45 minutes and then you get a break. If you're on 80-minute intervals, then you work for an hour and you get a 20-minute break. And then you work for an hour, and then you get another 20-minute break. So you're getting anywhere between 5 and 8 to 10 breaks per shift, and getting paid 30 bucks an hour to do it. You have to learn how to eat your meals on your breaks if you don't want to get docked any time. There is a penalty for taking a half an hour lunch. You'll lose wages. But the whole idea behind it is a rotation. And as you build a career, that's just one example. As you build a career, you can start working for cruise ships, you can work in Las Vegas, and you can make even more money. As a dealer, the wages for dealers in Las Vegas is crazy money. Um, Doesn't matter gender, tattoos, no prejudice whatsoever. And like I said, all you have to do is be good at counting. And yeah, like there's if you're working for a casino, you can get benefits that can protect you and your family. Some casinos have unions. If you're contracted out on a cruise line, you sometimes can take your spouse with you. Um, you you just there's a lot of benefits to it. You meet lots of wonderful people, and you get paid well to live a good life. That's why I did it for 16 years. I actually still have my license. I'm just too sick to do it, and like the standing and stuff like that. Like I can still sit and deal blackjack sitting down, and I can still sit and deal poker. Game baccarat, I can sit at games, but I can't stand for long periods of time. I use a wheelchair most of the time now. But um, that being said, if this is something you want to do, I'm encouraging you to do it because I actually used to work in the oil field when I became a dealer, and all I did was take one blackjack course for a month, 4 hours a day, and it changed my life forever. I've had the chance to travel around the world. I've lived in 11 countries. Um, I've learned a lot about casino life, and you have to be able to, pass a security clearance, and it's very lucrative. It really is. The main reason I was throwing this video out there is because I actually want to see if I can get anybody who lives in the Toronto area to email me at davidwordley94@gmail.com, davidwordley94@gmail.com, all small letters, no spaces, and I would gladly teach people. I can offer private classes, like I said, providing you live in the Toronto area. And I can deal home games for poker if that's up your alley. I would be a very cheap and reliable person. Yeah, I wanted to let people know that if they need a part-time job, or if they can't decide on what they want to do, uh, you have to try it anyway. And the thing about it is, you can't go into it blind. You have to go into it thinking that you're going to get ahead, because you have to make sacrifices during the time you're employed to take classes and to advance your career. And you would lose money in tips while you take these classes, but at the end of the class, when you pass whatever game it is you're trying to learn, you will get a raise. So you'll be getting those tips back in your paycheck. It builds up over time. You don't do it overnight. Believe it or not, out of the 16 years I was a dealer, I didn't get all of my criteria for the 8 years, but I had to dedicate myself to it, and I did, and eventually it paid off. I did it full time. I had a mortgage. I had a house. I had things I had to pay for or whatever. And the year after my divorce, I actually cleared 96,000 in 2012 in casino life. But you have to build your way up and dedicate yourself. You can't just do it overnight. But on the other hand, if you're a student, it'll help you pay for your classes. And if you keep that job, you still can do it part-time while you're pursuing what you want to do. It's a great part-time job. You can do it 1 day a week, 2 days a week, 3, 5. Nothing exceeds 44 hours a week. And like I said, you get hourly breaks, or close to hourly breaks, depending on the rotation you're in. And yeah, so it's a great job for smokers, because it's a great job to unwind. You don't always, when you're in a rotation, you never go back to the same table for at least 3 hours. So the faces change. You're dealing to different people. If somebody frustrated you, they'll be gone when you come back, because you'll be at a different table. So the rotations try to keep it, and it's good, and the supervisors are there to back you up and help you and guide you through each and every one of your shifts. It doesn't matter about the amount of mistakes you make. Everything can be corrected as long as you call a supervisor when you make a mistake. All is forgiven. I did it for 16 years. I passed like 8 or 10 different security clearances to keep that job, and then I ended up getting paid really well for it. So as long as you keep your nose clean and you're good with numbers, I encourage you to try it. Yeah, so that's the reason I made this video today, because I'm also trying to find out if anybody's willing to give me a chance at a home game or something like that, and get me out of the house. And in the meantime, I'm going to continue to make different videos and on different subjects as I think of them. And please email me if you have any comments or if you need more information, and I will be glad to help you. On that note, that's the end of this video, so I'm going to wish you guys good health and safety, and we'll see you soon in the next one. Bye.